Welcome back to Timmy B, week number 5. All Spire time. Good golly, this is going fast. I am Fourth Oracle, and this week I am joined by Rotted Beef. You're getting here a little late. Beef, that was a very quick game we had before.
I mean, you called it just flat out. That was wow.
I called it hard, baby. Like, how could this last any significant amount of time? Let's be honest. Like,
That's true.
how? It's nothing but glass cannons, like throwing rocks at one another.
I'm just waiting for the one time where somebody, like two flag spires, shoot at each other and both take each other out at the same time. I want that to happen. Make that happen, teams.
This is gonna be quick. So this game we have, let's see who we got. Aboard Dementio's ship, we have Atak, Gun Griffin, and Yarman Kell. I feel like the crew members in the competitive scene don't get enough attention. I want to take a minute.
Absolutely. I mean, we're always commenting on how well the captain's doing, or we might at some point make a quick comment about how accurate a particular gunner's doing, but we never really take the time to just actually look at the crew itself.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Yeah, aboard the Greg Noodle, being piloted by Dementio, we have Atak, Gun Griffin, and Yarman Kell. On the Dragon Spire, we have Incognitus, along with Shadow's Spinner, Wolf Prince, and Gibbs Gymnast. And on the Cry Some More, being piloted by I'm Nobody. Interesting name. We have Running Tree, Die Hard Zero, and Steve CZ. So those guys' job to keep the guns going and the ship actually in the air. Well, I mean, in an all Spire match, you really got to have some faith in your engineering skill to be an engineer.
Oh yeah, it's terrifying to be an engineer on a Spire.
Aboard
really
the Floppy Flop Man ship, that name, being piloted by Melon McCrabbernathie, we have Tiberius III, Mickey Need, and Bob the AI. He's got to have someone.
Yep.
Let's see, we have Falcon on the Raining Tacos, and he has with him Heldegris.
It's raining tacos.
It's raining tacos. Hallelujah. It's raining.
Yeah, that's a song. It's by Perry Grip, I think. It's raining tacos from out of the sky.
Wait,
tacos.
Really?
No need to ask why.
Really?
That's an actual song.
I can let that one go. Whether it's raining tacos, being piloted by Falcon, we have Heldegris, Has Midnight, and Celti. On the 420 nose scoper X,
God.
we have Delta Jug, Luyosi, Woonsalts, and Arya. These are some familiar names. It's funny to see Luyosi not piloting.
It just feels wrong. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, why are you not flying? Are you lost?
Yeah, Sammy BT in chat saying, the Spire is tanking. Words never spoken.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. Like in that last match, we had one Spire that was tanking, but not for very long. I guess
they
you
can
can't
tank,
really
just not for very long. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Anyone can tank. It's just a question of how long.
Yeah. Power word shield.
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway.
Alrighty.
This is going to be bonkers. So this is Canyon Ambush. I don't think this is going to be quite as insane as Northern Fjords because, I mean, everyone was kind of sniping, and Northern Fjords, you spawn in and you're pretty much visible to the enemy. So I think that Canyon Ambush is going to last a little bit longer. I think the engagements are going to be significantly shorter, but I think the game is going to take longer.
Here's what I'm actually wondering about. This would be one of those maps where I would take a heavy carronade.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing any on any of the teams.
Oh, so we have people arguing in chat who they think is going to win. Why don't we go ahead and run a poll? Rob, did you get that working?
I hope.
All right, all right, guys. We get to test the voting system. So we're starting a vote. Who do you think is going to win? Red team or blue team? Type in !team vote red or exclamation mark team vote blue to vote for which side you think is going to win this one. I want to hear it, guys. I know you have opinions. I see them in chat. Put them out. Let's see. I am curious. Personally, if you were to ask me, I am actually not sure. I want to say... I want to say blue team.
It is working. It is adding up all the votes.
Excellent. All right, sweet. Thanks for helping us test, guys. Put your votes in. You get one vote. You get one vote. And I'm going to even put my vote in. Here we go. Team vote.
See,
We'll end the vote just before the match starts. How does that sound?
Yep, right when the countdown timer starts kicking in.
Sweet.
That's when I usually do it.
All right, sweet. Can people hear you, Rob?
Yes, they can hear me right now. Just
Oh, okay. So I'm not just talking to nobody. I know that happens to Dan sometimes.
Well, yeah, but that's Dan. Hi, Dan.
Dan, you're fired.
hold on a minute.
This is backwards. So the 420 nose scope, I'm guessing they have a Mercury and Flak. Oh no, they have a Lumberjack
better.
Hades. Interesting.
I demand that they put a Mercury on there.
Yeah, if you're gonna have that name, man, you gotta have a Mercury.
Or
Now,
at the very least, they need to never use the right-click function on their guns.
yes, all right, we're getting underway. What does it
Stopping the
look
vote.
like? What did you guys vote for? Let's see it.
Did it say in chat that it stopped?
Orangey. So remember,
Invalid
exclamation mark
command.
team vote.
Okay, so there is something broken in there, but the vote was 1 for red, 5 for blue.
All right,
So
wow,
Lord.
overwhelmingly blue.
Landslide victory.
Canyon Ambush is going to be the map, and I don't think this is going to last very long. The teams are going to find each other, and they're going to nuzzle each other to death.
Ready.
Yeah.
All right, we actually have time to cover the loadouts more. On the red team, we have the Great Noodle, being piloted by Dementio. On the front, we have a Lumberjack with a Gatling to complement. Port side, Banshee. Starboard side, Artemis, for a little bit of sniping power and brawling power as well. For the Dragon's Spire, being piloted by Incognitus, we have a Flak on the front with a Hades to complement, looking for more medium-range engagements, and Artemises on the sides. We also have the Cry Some More, being piloted by I'm Nobody. Watcha with Gatlings on the port side, so they're going to favor their port a little bit with a flare, because someone's got to have it.
Absolutely, and starting to kind of speed this up because it looks like there are already some shots going off. On the number 4 slot, we have the Floppy Manship being piloted by Melon McCrabbernathie. It has a heavy flak, and on the front it has the Hades gun. On the right port side, it'll have the mine launcher. On the starboard side, right side is starboard, left side is port.
There
I
you
can't
go.
speak nautical, apparently. On the port side, we have the Gatling gun. On the number 5 slot, we have the It's Raining Tacos being piloted by Falcon. It is the Huacha Spire in this particular loadout. On the front, it has a mortar. On the right side, it has the mine launcher. Left side, it has the Gatling.
What
Oh
is
God,
the
what is
420 no scope
happening?
doing?
What is it doing? I couldn't even get to its loadouts.
Okay, so he rammed himself into the ground a couple of times.
And a harsh world killed him.
So
At least it doesn't count.
I saw a joke on the forums the other day. It was, so 3 Spires walk into a bar. A harsh world has killed Spire. A harsh world has killed Spire. A harsh world has killed Spire.
Oh God.
Spire drill OP. It was trying to search for oil.
Oh God.
I think what happened is they messed up and took damage, and then they were just like, well, may as well restart. Spire drill OP.
All right, finishing out the loadouts, we have the 420 No Scoper X on the last slot, being piloted by Delta Jug. This is the Lumberjack Spire of this particular team. On the front, it has the Hades gun. On the starboard side, it has the flare gun. On the port side, it has the light black.
Yeah, that's got to be bonus points or something. Both Sammy BT and I agree. Floppy Flop Manship eating a bit of fire early on here, and it's stepping forward, but it's not looking great. But the Dragon Spire in the meantime is going to be the focus for the blue team. Who can kill who first? That's all that matters right here, and they are so close. This engagement is not going to last long at all. Try some more. Eating damage. Flak comes in, finishes them off. Another great noodle is going to be the next target. Quick focus fire from the blue team, and now the Dragon Spire is in trouble. Hades raining in, its armor is burning away. Lumberjack lands. They are going to get thrown into the ground. Their balloon is down, their armor is down again, and looks like this lollipop is not going to last very long.
Wow. That was very fast.
The fastest 3v3 engagement ever, yes. It's like I'm watching Call of Duty.
I know, right? Jeez.
Yeah, this actually, I'd say this is closer to Counter-Strike.
Where you have that one guy who just instantaneously shoots every single person on the other team.
Yeah, exactly. You have Rambo.
Oh, good lord. Oh, there's always that one guy.
Either way. So, Floppy Flop Manship got dropped down really early, and still, blue team came out with quite a victory. And they lost one ship, but they only gave up a tiny bit of permahull for this next engagement. Like, that is very good. And now these Spires are arguing amongst one another for who gave up that kill and whacking each other.
Well, I mean, it's one of those times where you kind of wish that the enemy team had a mine. Just shoot it right in the middle of that.
So I like to point out that we have 3 different flavors of lollipop on the blue team right now.
Oh, you're right.
We have the vanilla flavor, we have cherry flavor, and we have orange flavor. Oh, there's the mine launcher.
There we go.
Oh!
Always mind your allies.
Always. Mind your allies. Looks like red team is a bit more tentative to move in this time. They are being very careful. A little bit less. They have 2 lemon flavor lollipops and a cherry flavor lollipop.
Let's see. I mean, as far as that last engagement go, I would also be very, very hesitant to move. But the problem is, at some point, someone's going to have to make the move.
Yeah.
And if you're that close together, if that Hwacha Spire gets around you, you're going to have some problems.
I don't think there are any time limit rules because I don't think anyone thought it was necessary. I still don't think it's necessary, but both teams are just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one really making that first step.
Nobody.
Fox
in chat saying that he's disappointed that none of these ships are using the heavy harpoon launcher.
The heavy harpoon launcher.
I would like an Ahab harpoon launcher.
I think it should be the Hwacha, but with harpoons.
Actually, no. It would be you'd have to call it the Poseidon because of the Greek name theme.
Oh yeah.
The Poseidon heavy harpoon launcher.
Oh, good lord. How would you even work with that, though? Like, okay, so a little bit of a nostalgia trip here for myself, but anybody remember how harpoons used to work?
Oh, God, they were so bad.
Like, they didn't actually only last 5 seconds. They lasted until you broke the rope.
They lasted, like, 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, and so, like, and they would just give a slight tug. They wouldn't actually jerk your ship towards it.
Yeah, I think
that went out at some point. Like, I can't remember when exactly. Was it around the same time when the flamethrower got adjusted?
Yes,
I think so. Yeah,
it was at a similar time. There were like 2 or 3 patches in a row.
Yeah,
in very quick succession. All right, blue team actually looking to make a move right now.
Red team also moving a little bit. They're moving to the the eastern part of the map, trying to take refuge in those towers of rock over there.
Mm-hmm. They're trying. Okay, just throwing this out here. What if Muse released a ship that launched fighter planes?
Like a carrier?
Yeah, a carrier
Huh.
ship, man. That would
And
be a
each
really
individual
unique.
teammate could and you'd have like extra crewmen, and they could each pilot their individual plane.
No, I don't think that would work. I think that would remove the team focus of the game.
Good point.
But I do like the idea of being able to like launch NPC ships,
That would be
NPC like
interesting.
fighter planes. That'd be pretty cool.
I feel like that'd be better for, let's say, adventure mode.
Yeah, that'd be a cool adventure mode thing. Yeah, I'm excited for adventure mode. I don't know about you. I bring this.
I am waiting with bated breath.
Now we finally have an
mode.
engagement.
Here
Both
we go.
teams sort of poking out at one another, but the cry some more coming around the corner here. Gatling raining down, but very quickly this Spire has made the target. Flak shots raining in. Wow, that was quick.
Oh,
Hey guys,
the
I'm late to the
Taco.
party. Oh god!
He just got obliterated.
However, the raining tacos went down as well, so it's still a 2v2. Players go out, and these teams now have very clear vision of one another. Great Noodle losing its armor first, and wow, the flak rips them apart. That's a really important note. The blue team still has their flak spire. I don't think. Oh no, the red team does have their flak spire, but armor hasn't been broken on any of the blue ships yet, besides the one that was destroyed. So
The 420 no scoper actually did
It
lose
took-
armor for a small amount of time there.
like for just a moment, they're gonna be okay though. Now, what I find interesting is the 420 no scope. To continue being effective, it actually is better for its engineers to not be on any of the guns except for the Hades. Or like, you have the Hades, but like the Lumberjack is still going to be going. And so you
Yeah.
can justify like pulling the guy off of the Hades.
That's very true. I mean, as far as lumberjacks go, it's very much so the support ship of these three, I would say, because you're not really going to get a kill with it.
Oh, sorry, I was wrong, by the way, about the Dragon Spire. So there are 2 lemon-flavored lollipops and a black licorice-flavored lollipop.
Black licorice.
It's disgusting. I hate black licorice.
I actually like licorice in general.
I'm not a big fan of black licorice, I gotta say. 420 no scope, eating serious damage. So is the Great Noodle, though. It's off on the
Great
side,
Noodle loses
and
its armor.
holy cow! Ooh, the Hwacha. Oh, never mind. Doesn't
Down
matter.
it
Armor went down.
goes.
Floppy Flop Manship, in the meantime, though, eating a lot of damage. It's gonna drop down, trying to buy itself some time as the Chrysomore loads Gatling into the armor, but the Chrysomore is way out forward. Its armor's down. Its hull is gone.
Down it goes.
2 games in half an hour. That includes lobbies.
That's going to be some kind of record.
It's gotta be. Wow, 7-2. I really felt like blue won that. I mean, the red team tried to, do these flanking maneuvers, and flanking does not work in these Spire matches. It's or like trying to do a distraction, because have you ever heard of a Spire tanking? Me neither.
Exactly.
Not for long.
Spire distractions are they're kind of one of those things where, like, if it works, you're like, yeah, it worked, but did it really need to?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it just didn't work. Did not work. Yeah, that match was inspiring,
Wow.
I gotta say. No, like, flanking maneuvers, good in a regular 2v2. Not so good in all Spires.
3v3s. Well, like, the thing is, like, as far as 3v3s go, I don't know. It just changes up the mechanics so much.
Yeah, the strategy has got to be completely changed. Like, these Spires have got to hang really close together.
Yeah.
Now, I think... Let's see, we're going to have to... Okay, we got another match coming up for you guys in just a minute here. Hang tight. You're watching Timmy B, week number 5, all Spire matches. We'll be right back after these messages.